Streckenabendler. Wir sind in Essen auf der Spiel bei Devia Games and we have a new game here. Next to me is Ricardo. The new game is a duel game.
Yes, it's the White Castle Duel, so the straightforward version for two players of the amazing White Castle.
We don't have the dice and I think we have got 12 moves.
12 turns, yes.
12 turns. And in the basic game of the White Castle we had 9 and the expansion was 12, as I remember.
You're going to play 6 times and then 6 times in the reverse order, which means you have those 6 tokens. By the way, it's a brand new lantern, so each one is a different lantern you're going to activate. And in the first 6 turns, you place your token here on the board. While when you have no longer markers, you pick them up in the reverse order.
But it doesn't matter if you get the same, it can be any lantern.
When you get in to the board, you have 2 of each. Hardly you're going to have 2 of each at the second level. Even you can have 4-2 kneel or 4-1-1 or 3-2-1. That's that 4 combinations. Even 3-3 kneel, why not? And also it happens a lot because if any of the players develop specifically one of the lanterns, that's the lantern the guy wants to activate once and once again. So maybe he's going to grab all the markers of that color.
All right. So what are we doing? We basically, I think some of the stuff is the same as in the basic game, but it works differently.
It works extremely different. However, the look-like of most of the things is the same. So this is moving in the Magic Castle. This is going to the training fields. This is going to the bridges. Yes, the icons are more or less the same. The materials also rice, steel, mother pearl. So it's a common-looking game. The gameplay is extremely different. We used to say that this is not the version for 2 players of White Castle. This is a new game in White Castle series just for 2 players.
And you have to think about your moves because you have got the same dilemma situation. You need the resources, but first before you do some stuff, but then perhaps some other guy went there and the card is gone.
I used to say, maybe I said that to you because we do that for ages. You're always welcome in our booths. I used to say that White Castle is a kind of a homage to the chain reaction games. So it's a temple of chain reactions. And this one does the same for lanterns. So when you're playing White Castle, unless you pick the lower value die, you do not activate your lantern. While here, on any move, you always activate a lantern, which means you can always count on upgrading any level of something before you move. So you need to count, but you have always something that it's assured. So if I move the black one, I'll get the black lantern if I arrive somewhere. When I get it back, I activate the place I've landed. So there's always something to income before I do the actions. Another thing, when you place your token and when you get it back, you always activate 2 things. If I place here, I cannot place a white one over there. So I can place a black or an orange one because it is white. But then if I place a black, next player or even myself in my next move, I'm now able to place a white. And then only orange can go up to there because there can only be 1 of each color of markers. But when I arrive over there, so let's say I'm moving orange, I activate my white lantern and now I do both actions, the right and the left one. And there's a special marker never seen before in White Castle series. That is this one. This allows you, and you can have up to 2, and you can refill later. You pay and then you trade. So for example, let's say I wanted this lantern over here. And then imagine if I have a great orange lantern, I can move it over there, get a white because I'm landing on white, and then I activate the orange. But if the white is really good, I can go over there, get the white once again, and then do the action. And this happens everywhere. And now, in the White Castle Duel, we are also traveling. We are also trading mercancies. That's this pass over here. So from Japan, people start trading with Portugal. And that's what you do over there. So you trade some of your resources. You pay 1 to buy a card, or you pay 2 to pick this token, or you pay 5 to pick a huge token over there. So there's something extremely fresh. Even the cards, the feel of the game is not too much far away from White Castle, but it's a completely new game.
And how long does it take when you play it?
Well, when I play, it's not the time that it took to people that are playing for the first time. So let's say 2 times. For the first time, I'll say around 45 minutes to an hour, but it's possible to play in 20.
And the game is here available at the fair, of course. It's available in English, and
Yes.
you can also buy it in Germany as well by Cosmos,
Yes.
where you can also buy the Red Cathedral
And White Castle.
and the White Castle
And Matcha.
and Matcha.
Yeah,
Right.
all those, yes. The game is also available right now in our box in 5 different languages. So you mentioned English, but our box has Spanish, Catalan, Portuguese, and Italian already included. And whoever buy the game coming from the first print gets a promo with 2 extra tokens.
And of course, the language is the complete game material is language independent,
independent.
so you only need the rules in your language. You can perhaps download it on BGG as well, and then you can play the game.
That's a fact. And buy here for the fair. The game was released today, let's say, yesterday in the press event. It's 25 euros.
All right. So thanks for the explanation of the game, for showing the game,
You're always welcome, you know it.
and wish you a very nice fair.
I wish you too.
Bye.